I'm, Khan, just your average person, I guess. Or at least I thought I was.
Another day chasing the almighty dollar. Is this what life's all about?
This is my life. Wake up, work, sleep, repeat, chasing the almighty dollar, as my coworker Sarah would say. Spreadsheets, meetings, more spreadsheets. Sometimes I feel like I'm drowning in a sea of gray. And then, something changed. It was just another late night at the office, but suddenly... What the... I saw it. A light. Coming from... me? And not just me. Everyone had it, though most were dim. Was I going crazy? Maybe I just needed sleep. But the next day it was still there. I couldn't ignore it anymore. Okay, Khan, you're not losing it. This is real. I had a choice to make. Ignore it and go back to my gray life, or... here goes nothing.
This is the true story behind Khan and their beautiful beloved trinity, an example for our society.
So, there I was. Khan the office drone turned, what, spiritual light bulb whisperer?
The brightest flames are often hidden in plain sight.
That's Trinity, our janitor. And apparently my Yoda in this bizarre new world. Her light? It was like a supernova in our dim office. I'm sorry, what did you say?
You heard me, Khan. You're finally seeing what's always been there.
Thanks, Khan. You're a lifesaver.
Spare some change?
How about we grab some lunch instead? As we talked, his light, it was like watching a sunrise. Warm oranges and yellows spreading across his face. I was late for a big meeting, but for once, I didn't care. The world had become too vibrant to ignore.
Well, and that concludes our quarterly report. Any questions?
Actually, sir, I have something to say. Because at the end of the day, we're more than just numbers on a spreadsheet. We're a community.
Who does he think he is?
As the room buzzed with energy, I caught Gray's eye. His light was flickering, threatened by the brightness around him. I knew then my journey was far from over. You know how they say it's always darkest before the dawn? Well, let me tell you, it got pretty darn dark, like Kodachrome film left in the sun dark.
I heard Khan's been slacking off, spending company time on some new age nonsense. We can't have that kind of behavior here, can we?
Gray's whispers spread like wildfire. Suddenly, I was radioactive. The office turned into a sea of muted blues and grays, everyone averting their eyes. Come on, guys. What happened to our community? Dad's in the hospital, but we haven't spoken in years. It was like someone flipped a switch. The office, the city, even my own reflection. Everything just looked gray. The vibrant Kodachrome world I discovered was fading fast. What's the point of it all? For the first time since this all began, I couldn't see my own light. Couldn't feel it. I was lost in the dark, the music in my head nothing but a distant, mournful whisper. That's when I saw it. An old photo album, gathering dust on my shelf. The only spot of color in the room. I don't know why, but I picked it up. Mom, Dad, me. We were happy once, weren't we? And look at all these moments. I'd forgotten how much light there was in my life. And then it hit me, like a ton of bricks, or maybe more like a soft, warm blanket. The room began to fill with a gentle, golden glow. The light, it was always there, even when I couldn't see it. Time to stop hiding in the dark. I realized then my power wasn't seeing the lights. It was nurturing them, helping them grow, like developing a photograph, bringing out the colors that were always there. It was time to step back into the world, to face my fears and rekindle the connections I'd let fade. I had work to do, and not just at the office.
This is the true story behind the Khan and their beautiful beloved trinity, an example for our society.
So, there I was, standing outside Dad's hospital room feeling like a kid again. Scared, but hopeful? Dad? It's me, Khan. As we talked, our lights grew, connecting like we were developing an old Kodachrome print, bringing out the colors that were always there. Listen up, everyone. We're doing something different today. I convinced the company to sponsor a community garden, and let me tell you, it was something else. Khan, you've got dirt on your nose. As we worked, I could see it happening. The lights growing brighter, connecting. Even gray.
I suppose this isn't completely terrible, he says with a hint of reluctance in his voice.
I finally see it. The real happiness. It's not about chasing something out there. It's about nurturing what's in here and sharing it with others. Looking around, I saw a world full of color, of light, of real happiness. And you know what? It was always there. We just needed to learn how to see it.